to be a 5-second pause somewhere in there.
Right, because he was switching over.
So I'll just find it.
Damn, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Should we clap? Or just pause again?
No, you kept your recording going, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm live.
It was just the
Fuck it.
the Skype. We're good.
We'll do it live.
Facts.
Fuck Bill O'Reilly.
Guess how many facts I have?
Are you pranking or can
7.
I not hear you? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Guess how many facts I have?
Was it not 7? Well, he's gonna be within 8. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna say 2.
Unless you get it actually on the dot, then you win.
4.
Well, Lucas is the winner. It's 8.
Fuck.
Ooh.
First off,
I hate this game.
originally, Kenan Thompson was to voice Doogal, but for reasons unknown, he was replaced by
Racist.
Daniel Tay.
Racism. They got Whoopi on there.
Nadia, this movie
they made her
was
a cow.
racist.
She loved it.
She did. She was
Next,
awarded for it.
this was Jon Stewart's last acting role in a movie playing a fictional character. His future movie appearances were all as himself.
Huh. Good for
He had
him.
enough. I think he had a bag. Must have made a bag for this. And
Probably.
a bad guy in Doogal.
I would hope so. I think he did okay.
Next, 3 to 5 minutes of footage from the Magic Roundabout was just cut out of this movie, including a dream sequence.
And a sex scene.
Oh, between Brian and
All of them.
Oh shit, a gangbang orgy.
Yeah. They were trying to stay
3 minutes
warm in
long.
the ice world.
5-minute long
They were running a
orgy
train.
where they're railing a cow, running a train on a cow. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good.
That was who it was.
Crunches.
It was
the
Chevy
train.
and Whoopi.
Oh
Third of
shit, what
Pride.
about King ZBD? Facts.
No. Bad fact.
ZBD, Sir Ian McKellen, is the only character to not have his voice redubbed for the American release. He was in the previous one. While Kylie Minogue still voices Florence, she redubbed her voice with an American accent.
Seems kind of pointless.
You can't just have one French
Florence.
girl in there.
If she had like 4 lines, you probably would have been fine.
Remember how cold they were?
Yeah, I do. They
Um,
were very cold.
Next, Screen Rant ranked this number 1 on its list of the 12 worst animated movies ever made. It was placed
Ooh,
number
come on.
5 on Ebert and Roper's worst of 2006.
That's a
Ebert
little
and
more.
Roper?
It was
Who's
Bottom.
Who's this fool?
I don't know.
It was 5th worst just of movies that came out that year.
Yeah, it's the 5th worst of 2006. The other one is the worst animated movie ever made.
Screen Rant's stupid anyway. I mean, it's not a good movie, but
Whoa!
worst ever.
Next.
Crazy.
In 2006, 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment released a 3-movie DVD pack that contains The Magic Roundabout, Chicken Run,
Nice.
and Robots.
Ooh, 3 of the
like a
worst movies of
nightmare.
all time.
I was gonna say, sounds like a nightmare to Lucas.
I mean,
I know your disdain
Yeah.
for robots.
Chicken Run was nominated
robots.
for
I hate
Best
robots.
Animated Picture.
Which one's Chicken Run? Oh, the
One-
claymation one?
Yes.
It's just ugly. Looks
Yeah,
gross.
It scared me as a kid. I never watched it.
It was kind of scary, all the claymation and then them being put to the butchers and everything.
My uncle loved it. My uncles would watch it all the time.
And Seth loves robots. Remember how fat ass that lady mom was?
Robots I've never actually seen all the way through.
but you love
It's
it.
I've
garbage.
seen like 80% of it, and it's fine.
Do you remember the
Worst
scene when
film of all time.
Not that bad.
do you remember when the giant CEO, like heavy set robot, surfs on the robot gold and everything in this penthouse?
Yeah, I remember
Yes,
that.
terrible.
I remember Robin Williams
He should've been
getting
arrested for
kicked in
that.
the dick or something.
He had what?
He got kicked in the dick or something.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Then he's a robot, but they put in like balls for him just so he could feel pain. Which is awesome. An awesome thing to do.
And that's probably why he offed.
What about another fact?
I'm trying to
Instead
look
of
up how.
Fiction.
I'm trying to look up Halle Berry. I remember her being.
You're just
I remember
Googling.
her robot being hotter.
Yeah, that must have been a you thing, man. I even as the horniest guy
They
maybe
sexualize them.
in the city, I don't find her.
That was just a
attractive.
bad movie.
Yeah. I
He
don't
doesn't
know.
look very good.
What is your next fact? Stop trying to get me horny at robots.
Oh, look at him though. Greg Kinnear. My next fact is penultimate fact.
Oh.
Is that this ranks as the number 48 worst movie of all time according to IMDb. Now, Lukas will give the consensus podcast feeling of all the films.
Go it.
So, the others
Run
that
it.
we've reviewed up to this point include number 4, Bigfoot versus DB Cooper.
Pretty good. We like it.
Number 5, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas.
Bad. Hate that. We hate garbage. Hate Christian shit.
Number 6, Birdemic 2: The Resurrection.
Good movie.
Number 9, Birdemic 3: Sea Eagle.
Good movie. Great installment.
Number 12, Birdemic: Shock and Terror.
Great movie.
Number 16, The Hottie and the Naughty.
Pretty good, actually.
Number 22, A Talking Cat.
Yeah, pretty good.
Number
Recommend.
23, The Star Wars Holiday Special.
No, abortion. Kill it. Bad. Wookiees. Bad. They jerk off.
One more round, friends.
Pretty good
Yeah.
movie,
Giant-
actually.
Yeah.
Giant rat.
Bad movie.
I love that giant rat.
Next, number 28, Bobbleheads, the movie.
Yeah, pretty good. Compelling villain.
You loved the brother or the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy. He kind of was he the he was a brother.
Yeah, he was the
He
brother.
was. I was trying to remember why. It's
Number 41, Santa with Muscles.
Great American flick.
Number 42, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
We love it. Actually, I
We
don't
do.
remember. I don't ever remember how we feel about that.
We gave it like a 5.3.
Yeah, it's pretty all right.
sounds like
Next,
love to me.
Number 46, The Skateboard Kid.
It's there.
Number 47, Spaceships 2: Zartog Strikes Back.
One of the 10 worst movies of all time.
Good movie.
Number 48 is Doogal, this one here.
TBD.
Number 49, Cats.
Bad, according to this
Probably.
podcast.
Number 52, Gooby.
Right, Gooby. Yeah, we love Gooby.
Standing
Right.
is not important.
Those Hoonies still give me nightmares.
You have nightmare. That's your sleep paralysis demon now.
Dude, they throw it on the screen so sharply.
I was
Just a quick little jump scare.
speaking
From
of
the
dreams.
corneas.
I was telling Marina that I had a dream last night that I was Jenna Fisher and I was doing like a
And I was eating your ass.
no, I was Jenna Fisher and I was just doing like a small like comedy club stand-up comedy set and I killed it.
Good dream.
I also had another one where all us three and Devin and my brother, we were all doing a in-person podcast in my Olympic Village apartment. And then I had another one where I was just watching a Facebook reel, but it was just porn. A dude like comes onto bed sheets and he makes the girl that he's with drink up all the cum off the sheets. But there was so much cum and I woke up gagging.
Good dream.
What? We're not even half. Were you done with the list?
No, that was number 52.
Why are you talking about cum on beds?
Because he was talking about the Hoonies
No,
and his dreams
I
and his
didn't-
nightmares.
Okay, I didn't bring up cum though.
No, but
You
that was
kind
just
of
one of my
volunteered
dreams
that
last night.
information.
That was just one of my dreams.
Gallons, he said.
He did
Anyways.
say gallons. He said he was gagging on it when
Buckets.
he woke up.
Number 53, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Number 57, Marcy X.
I didn't finish that one. Kind of stunning.
You gave it a 1.1.
Oh, that's right. Bad. In a bad way.
How many of these you just bullshit your way through because you don't remember?
No. Stunning in a bad way.
Kind of beautiful in
It was racist.
in a way that I remember is
Yeah,
bad.
don't you remember when... Oh, you don't remember. You didn't even see that part where she
Didn't
did the
finish that
African dance in the middle of the club.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Number 81, the Emoji Movie.
Brandon said it was stunning. Emoji movie sucks ass.
Brandon loved all the dances when they made fun of the haka.
Number 84, Mac and Me.
Great movie. They cannot hurt you.
The
After he just bent a truck and a half. Yeah, keep going.
we need sodas.
Let him stop. Keep going.
People protesting outside.
Next one, Brandon.
Oh my god. Number 95, Dragon Wars.
Bad. You too.
Mimugi.
I don't know if you're
It's a good
recording this.
movie.
Oh, I'm not. Oh no, I think I am. It did this last time where it's showing the record, but
It says it
it's
is
not.
for me.
Okay.
So, number 96, Leprechaun 4 in Space.
Bad and
Come around
gross.
a little bit on it. It's kind of, it sits in like a warm place in my heart.
It's funny because when you're
Oh.
not here and we do this list, the exact words that Lucas has used every other time is bad. That's some Seth shit.
That was my first episode joining the podcast. It has a soft spot in my heart. It's a shit movie.
Yeah, there you go. Number
fond
97,
memories.
Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bomb.
Gross, stupid, bad, terrible, horrific.
And number 98, The Room.
Pretty bad and not a great, entertaining way.
Yeah. So, that is the end of that. We're going to do our last fact, which is nominations.
Razzies.
They didn't even pull them up for me.
Bleh.
Only 3, and it was a winner of 2 of them, and they're all at the Stinkers Bad Movie Awards.
Wah, wah.
Nominated for Foulest Family Film, winner for Worst Animated Film, and dual winner, not in both of
Doogal
this, but
winner.
split the winner
Doogal winner.
for Worst Supporting Actor for Chevy Chase, along with Woody Harrelson, became the first actors to be recognized for their performance in animated films. Chase became the first to win it. Oh, never mind. So Chevy Chase won it, but Woody Harrelson also was one of the first to be nominated as an animated actor. So, but they just hated Chevy Chase so much, like, fuck this train.
Yeah, they just hated his personality.
So, that is our nominations. Ending our dog facts.
Woo!
Pork rind facts.
Pork rinds.
Yeah, I finished those too.
Can't hurt you facts.
So funny. Hilarious shit.
And now we got Nicole Kidman. I'm on
And
the screen
I told
once again.
I told both of you guys that she's retired. Their AMC's retiring the Nicole Kidman
Did
ad.
we?
Yeah, we tried to a long time ago. I tried to. And
in a
Lucas put her
box.
in a cage, yeah.
At a cage, that's right.
Almost immediately. And then I was back on board.
So, Nicole, is this when we say goodbye?
I think that was all in one episode. We put her in a cage and then we're like,
We should,
and we drown her. We're like, yeah,
we should give her a Vikings funeral, I think.
freeze her.
Okay.
We light her on fire and see if she can
That's the great.
swim. One last time.
Light her on fire and see if she can swim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that they'll put out the fire though. So maybe we tie her down to a raft of sorts and shoot flaming arrows at her.
She's
Yeah,
still
and,
alive.
Cement
Yeah.
at her.
she's trying to dodge them, like tied down to the raft.
Yeah. Doused in
Yeah, and
lighter
then
fluid.
And then we tie her to a fridge and then sink the fridge to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then watches the bubbles of air escape from her mouth.
Yeah. We drop a bomb in there just in case.
And we're shooting AR-15 rounds.
No, because they deflect as soon as they hit the
Yeah, water
surface
don't
tension
work.
of water.
but
That's
and
dangerous.
we didn't
That's why
put her
you
in a
drop
very
suitcase bomb with
we
the
didn't
timer on.
we didn't put her in a very deep. It's just like a pond. Like
it's
it's a pretty shallow body of water.
It's
She's
a
just-
pool, a
it's the
community
It's-
pool.
It's a community pool. She's tied to a fridge. And then,
We're drowning Nicole Kidman in broad daylight in front of like 12-year-olds at a birthday party.
Yeah,
Good
it's like
cheering.
I thought
it's like
this is
this-
the ocean.
it's like
The
the
TikTok generation has warped their minds.
Woo, skibbity.
we brought beloved actress Nicole Kidman, tied her to a raft, tied that raft to a fridge, and dropped her
Like
into
it's
the
a
five.
game. We're going to a
Dropped-
Viking funeral.
Dropped her into the
I'm
5
recording this for you.
5-foot deep end of a community pool, and are just firing flaming arrows,
Yeah.
bombs, and AR-15 rounds at her in the pool.
She's fairly tall. Like she's still like breathing.
Yeah,
She's not drowning.
she's
at all.
just trying to dodge.
Throwing coins and shit.
Alex says hi. You want to know what
Oh,
we're talking about, Alex?
She doesn't want to know what we're talking about.
We're talking about tying a woman to a fridge and drowning her.
Nicole Kidman, not any woman.
It's Nicole Kidman.
Tell her the kids love it though. Skibbity
The kids
toilet
love it,
style.
Yeah, it's like the 5. 5.5 feet
Yeah,
deep
that's a good
section.
question.
So like her head's still above since she's like 5'11",
Yeah.
but she's just like this, like just trying to breathe, but also can't see where the rounds are coming.
Jinjo.
It's Mongo the movie cat.
That's right. I
It is
forgot he got a
Mongo
new
the
name.
movie cat.
He's so handsome. Hi, buddy.
He's gonna lose
This
his
week,
shit.
It's
he watched
upside down.
Casablanca.
Oh shit.
And what did he give it?
What did he think?
What do you give Casablanca? Tell the people.
Did he think it was too heady?
He did think it was heady. He gave it 2 stars
Damn.
Out of
5.
out of 5. He's not a
Bitch.
classic critic.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on Letterboxd.
well that
I'm gonna start. Anyways, but very quickly, I know we're very behind, but I'm gonna start leaving like classic movies on for Jinjo on the movie cat when we leave for work in the morning. That way, you can be the most cultured of us all.
See if he can learn how to talk.
months later he comes back and he's just got a monocle on. Where the
That'd
fuck
be
did you get
sick.
that, Joe? I am Mongo.
I made it.
He's
I
watching all
made
these
it.
fucking Jean-Luc Godard movies.
That would be awesome.
And Doogal.
And Doogal.
So-
And Doogal, I'm gonna go get a drink of water. Go.
Let's get into the movie.
Go, 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 go. All right, let's speed through the whole movie before he gets back.
Speed through like
Time.
Cointreau. You can't speed through it because the literal first 61 of seconds of the movie was just a black screen.
Blank screen. Amazon doesn't know how to upload their own movies.
That's 61 seconds. But no, it said an hour and 18 on Amazon, and
Yeah.
on IMDb it's listed as an hour and 18.
Interesting.
So that is just a part of the film.
I guess so.
61 seconds of black screen and nothingness.
They should have just done 12 minutes, make it a feature film.
Oh hell yeah!
My edition.
The black screen.
Nope, I got right into the movie.
Weird. Well, Zibidi, the spring man, bounces through the tundra, being chased
He's a
by
wizard.
Zebad, another spring man,
He's a wizard.
and he
The
gets
wizard,
blasted off a cliff.
He's also like the mascot for the production company too.
He is.
Yeah, I thought that was a clear fucking Pixar ripoff. And then they're the wizards.
Yeah, 100% bouncing spring thing on the eye, but he gets blasted off. They're both wizards, one ice, one fire. It was all a dream. ZBD, he says all is fine. There's nothing to worry
Word Up
about.
magazine. Mm-hmm.
And so magic plays. Oh, Zampic.
Bad choice. Totally, I thought. For
Plays
this, like
and
a grand wizard adventure.
And Judi Dench narrates about a beautiful town and a dog named Doogal and his friends Florence and every single one of their friends. Seth was already pissed.
I was pretty upset.
Yeah. Comic
It
book
was-
introductions.
Well, that and just the most like blatant,
Snail.
straightforward exposition you've ever seen.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
here's the main characters. These
Well, it's like
guys
a
are
fairy
friends.
tale.
It's her dog. I guess so. I didn't get that vibe from it, but
And here's her friend Dylan.
yeah. And they're friends, and they have to go on an
I
adventure.
thought it was like a
Alright.
fairy tale framing of it.
I mean, there's one part in the middle of the movie. They're like, "This is a narrow bridge, and there's lava down there, and it's very hot, and the bridge could break at any moment."
Yeah, that's
yeah.
funny.
I could see it.
And it's a narrow bridge.
It's yeah. Anyway,
Very narrow.
Well, Dougal, the dog, is sleuthing around the town square, trying to avoid band rehearsal with Florence, Ermintrude. I put T-Bone, but it was actually Dylan. They just called him T-Bone at the beginning.
no, he said T-Bone to Ermintrude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, what a reference.
Yeah.
And
Because
Old-
she's a cow.
Yeah,
and old
He's cool.
homeless man, Mr. Rusty.
yeah, I love that guy.
Remember him.
They're jamming. They're playing a song.
He was there for a second.
They're jamming to "Girl, You Really Got Me Now. You Got Me
Oh.
So I Don't Know What I'm." Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon is jamming to it. Jimmy and Whoopi, and Mr.
he's fun
Rusty.
number for you. Yeah, Dougal's
And-
like a fuck.
Oh, he's the worst.
He sucks.
The whole time we said he sucks.
Yeah, the whole time.
So, Mongo.
I never liked.
And he's trying to avoid it, and as these giant music numbers going on, he escapes with a little nail from a sign.
How'd he do that?
Just pulled it out of the wood, and he sets it in the middle of the street because a candy motorcycle is coming.
Yeah,
The motorcycle
fuck,
runs.
Dougal?
The motorcycle runs over it, causes a flat tire on John Krasinski's candy motorcycle, and so Dougal, the dog, pretends to be a mechanic and steals all the candy.
Yeah. Did you take that quote down?
I did.
I was gonna say it was kind of up your verbose.
Fucking candy and Seth.
Yeah, he loves candy, and somehow
to a fault.
You know, the freaking thing went down, the motorcycle went down, but somehow he gets in it and drives it all around town square with the flat tire, but running it into the carousel roof, causing it to explode.
Sure.
And the explosion makes the carousel go like 6 times faster. All the humans that are on it are holding on for dear life.
So funny.
And it's a magic carousel. So it all freezes up, and the speed releases Zebad, evil spring ice magician who traps Florence inside the carousel with other humans in ice.
They're getting cold, you can tell.
They're so cold.
Yeah, they're not like huddling for warmth. They're just cold. And then he like springs away, right?
Yeah, he's off to conquer the world and shut down the sun.
Oh, he meets Kevin Smith, yeah.
And he's Kevin Smith. So they summon, the crew
Party
summons
Miss.
ZBD, the good wizard, Zebad's brother.
He's here. Yeah.
And he's going to help them defeat Zebad. And he gives us a backstory of Zebad. He was asleep in ice, and a moose farted on him. And so he zapped the moose, and then he turned a nutcracker to life.
Well, that's not the backstory. That's what's happening right now.
Well,
that's
stupid.
That's happening simultaneously because he got launched to the other side of the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the moose farts on him. It's acclaimed director Kevin Smith. He resuscitates Bill Hader as a British henchman.
The Nutcracker.
Brandon didn't know who Kevin Smith was.
And
Clerks.
I didn't pick up on the name. It's too generic for me.
He doesn't know Jay and Silent Bob at all. Never even heard of
They
it.
Strike Back.
I didn't know that one.
Zack and Miri
Chasing
Make a
Amy.
Porno.
What did you say?
Chasing Amy.
I know that one. What did you say?
Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
I know that one.
All right. It's weird you haven't known Jay and Silent Bob still, and no Clerks either. That's weird.
No, I know Clerks.
Oh, that's what the first thing you said.
I know, but I don't know. I don't see the name Kevin Smith and immediately associate it with the director.
That Lions running back.
Yeah. And they are going to be searching for 3 diamonds. They need to get to them quick because if Zebad finds them, just going to freeze the sun. Like, that's it.
Damn.
That's a strong power.
Just leave the diamonds.
Why does he want to do that? Because he likes everything cold.
Yeah, he just wants to rule the world.
He was honestly pretty villainous.
Predicament over here.
I see that.
He was honestly quite villainous of a character, but the animals are now taking a magical train because ZBD gave them a magic box.
Yeah.
His name is Chevy Chase.
It's Chevy Chase.
So funny.
The magical train's going to take them into the mountains to find the first diamond, while ZBD tries to find and to defeat Zebad.
Yeah, it's great because they hit the button and he pops out. He's like, "I'm a train. Look at me." They're like, "Awesome, let's go."
Yeah,
choo choo. Yeah.
And so they're making their way up the mountain, but it gets late and it gets cold, so they're going to pitch up some tents for the night. Doogal does not carry his weight at all.
No, he kind of just glides around.
They're like, "Hey, can you help us pitch the tent?" He's like,
Doogal sucks.
"You got it." When's dinner?
Like, "Nah, yeah, who's gonna cook me dinner? Like, fuck you, man."
Yeah.
They also made the snail carry all the firewood.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
And Doogal's doing nothing.
And he's got a girlfriend. He's dating the cow. That's revealed at this point, right?
No, not yet.
Did they? I don't think they were dating.
At one point, he said, "Don't touch my girlfriend."
That's later, but they weren't
later.
Officially dating.
That's like the next scene.
I don't think they're officially dating yet.
Did they end up together? But we'll get to it later.
Yes. And he's complaining left and right. Doogal gets volunteered for all of his whining to keep watching the snow overnight. And overnight, he gets captured by Zebad, even after good old Moose warns him to watch out for Springman.
Hey man, there's a fucked up guy around here. He's the worst.
He turned me blue.
Yeah. Well, he looks sick as a blue boo.
Oh, he did look cool.
Yeah.
And so the whole crew wakes up the next morning, they pack up and they're walking. They're like, "Where the fuck is Doogal?" And the Moose is just like,
Yeah.
Luckily,
He don't
Brian
speak
speaks
English.
moose.
And then he's like,
Speak
no, he went
English.
this way.
They
Yeah.
speak in 80s songs
They were speaking in 80s songs.
and riffing.
And he tells him that Z-Bad
The riff,
he's
Dylan loved
gonna
good riff.
gonna show him,
Sue,
I know where
Sue,
your
yo.
dog is, let's go this way. And Doogal's all locked up in a ice jail cell.
Yeah, he
I
is.
can't believe you were drinking other liquids.
Never forget.
But
Since
yeah,
you would be.
both of our protagonists are locked up in ice chambers.
Yes. And Doogal spills the beans to Z-Bad immediately that there's a map to all the diamonds because Z-Bad didn't know where to go to find them. So Z-Bad's going to have Sam the Nutcracker torture Doogal.
Yeah. Great. But at this point in the movie, all Dougal's done is injure or like ruin the business of the candy salesman, ruin the world by crashing into the fucking carousel,
Yeah.
left the camp early after being a whiny bitch, and then
Trap his owner in ice.
accidentally gave away the fact that there's a map. He's like, you'll never find the map.
And
He's like,
eat
oh, there's a map.
and eat like 33 caramels because he tricks Sam
Well,
the
that was smart.
Nutcracker
That's
into
That was a cool thing to do.
tricks him
That was
into
good.
torture because he's
Good
like, I don't
cool.
know how to torture.
He's actually
you.
pretty sick now that I think about it.
He's sick to his stomach. He ate 33 caramels.
Sick in the head. He can manipulate anybody.
You're
Sick.
right.
Ill.
He
Ew.
has pneumonia.
Chill.
So cold.
Terminally chill.
Ooh.
AF.
Yeah, dude.
I love cheap
Doogal.
chills.
I love it.
No.
Yeah, so they have to pull off some sort of espionage.
Yeah,
Through the sun, the sky,
the
skylight.
skylight,
What are those called?
the ice cave skylight.
Yeah.
And
Sunroof.
so while Z-Bad
Is it a sunroof in a building? I thought it was just a car thing.
Z-Bad's distracted about how he's gonna dominate the world and make puns about it. So they repel the cow through the sunroof to
Yeah.
save Doogal.
The
Like-
heaviest animal.
Why wouldn't you send the rabbit or the snail down? You send a fucking cow. Train's fighting for his life up there.
The
Yeah,
train
but the
is
cow
repelling him.
knocks out the British guy.
Bill Hader,
What's his character's name?
Sam.
Sam. Capital.
And
Or
this
him.
is where he
The
says
hero.
the cow falls on fucking
Sam.
Sam, and then they're bringing Doogal up with the cow, and Z-Bad jumps and grabs her tail and tries to pull her back down. And this is when Snail's like, "Hey, don't touch my girlfriend." So I'm like,
That's
these
right.
two are dating?
Yeah, but they're not.
They're not.
He's just obsessed with her.
Not yet. And Z-Bad corners
He's
everyone
infatuated.
on an ice cliff. They get all the way up, but he hops out there, and they're about to die when they chant for ZBD. And Seth was like, shouldn't ZBD have been here the whole time? He was supposed to find Z-Bad and fight him.
Yeah, it's just.
But he's on the way.
He comes down, and we get an epic fire and ice fight.
From some of these fucking spring guys. Fucking
A lot of
slinkies.
dodging.
Springs are so lame.
Why are they lame?
They just are. I
Yeah,
know
they're
lame
just
shit when I
fucking
see it.
What else is lame?
Yeah.
Springs are lame.
Deep Thrills by
Um,
Sia is lame.
Whatever he said, that's lame. Those old fucking latex bracelets that got banned in elementary school.
I
so
heard
that we
boobies
would-
ones?
Huh?
I heard boobies ones?
No, the ones that were like dinosaurs. But
The
you could
silly
have them.
bands.
Yeah, those are lame.
Skechers.
Skechers, New Balance for that matter.
Is there anything
Yeah,
in this
that's right,
room that I
okay.
have that's lame?
Why don't you lick the mirror, Brandon? You might taste something.
Oh!
What?
Because I'm lame.
Yeah, he gets it.
Maps. Maps are lame.
That's pretty lame.
Those
Glasses.
are all right. Those are kind of cool sometimes.
Glasses?
Glasses are cool. Glasses are cool.
What about this? Is this lame?
Did you write that?
I wrote this in like kindergarten.
Most of the things you've written are lame, so I'm going to say yes.
It says October
Yeah.
28th, 2002. I like dinosaurs. I
Yeah.
am experte at dinosaurs.
Yeah.
This movie's
Yeah.
My
lame.
favorite one is Tyrannosaurus. He is the king
Yeah.
of all the dinosaurs. I spelled dinosaurs four different
He
ways.
wasn't
in
even
there.
appointed dinosaur king.
Yeah, and we let this guy be a doctor.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dr.
That was
Dinosaur
the
King.
med school application.
Dear Montana.
I
think the T-Rex would be a great doctor.
I'm Dinosaur King.
Yeah, so that's basically how we got here.
Okay. Well, during all this fighting and everything, fire and ice,
The kiss.
ZBD bests Zbad. But then Zbad sneakily sneaks up behind him.
How?
And
Don't ask.
I don't know. And freezes ZBD and kills him by basically throwing him off a cliff.
Yeah, ZB gives him like a special box. He's like, if you're in trouble, use the box.
The magic box.
Yeah.
And they catch that, but he falls off the cliff and dies in front of everyone. But why was only Doogal the one to be like, no? Everybody else was just like,
yeah. Well, we have to go. We got to get out of here.
He's gone.
Yeah, that's what to do.
So they go to get the diamonds, and the first one is atop this mountain, surrounded by lava.
They turn into like this parachute thing.
No, that's after this.
Oh.
It's not to the lava.
That's after the lava. So they get to the lava mountain with the narrow bridge. And like, why did all of them have to go across the bridge? Leave the train and the cow behind. They are too heavy for this tiny rock bridge.
Yeah. And dangerous. You know it's narrow and dangerous because Judi Dench is telling you the whole time.
How very dangerous.
And the train's like, please don't make me go. And they're like, well, we're all going. And then they just hop in the train and make him drive.
Yeah. Of course you're going. We're not walking.
There's a lot of almost near-death falls and all that, but they make it across barely, and they get the diamond, which allows Doogal just briefly to talk to Florence.
So funny.
It wasn't supposed to be funny, but
that was great. Like a Wizard of Oz globe thing. Like, oh man, I wish I could see Florence. Fucking Doogal. Florence, I love you. I was Doogal. Oh no, I can't hear anymore.
Hello, is that my dog talking to me?
Oh my god. And so very briefly, and then Zbad shows up and just takes the diamond from them, breaks the bridge, and leaves them all stranded. I was like, damn. Another good move by Zbad.
Yeah, he's kind of crushing it in the villain department.
Luckily,
it was hilarious when they left, and he's just like, what are we doing? He's like, we're playing Break the Bridge, and the guy just hops along. I was
like, okay.
He's like, just follow me and jump.
We see it start to crack, and he's like, oh, this is a bad game. This isn't fun. He just keeps jumping. Almost died.
Well, they're stuck there because there's no bridge, surrounded by.
He really is. I think partially the sidebar why I love Sam so much is he's the cogman of people. Truly, right?
Like
the British sidekick.
He's like a hate.
He's not human. He doesn't really get stuff. Cogman
doesn't really give too much of a shit about anything. He's just there for the ride, literally.
You know, if we're ever writing a movie, we're putting some fucking British sidekick in there.
Yeah, we're gonna write an article for Screen Rant, the Cogman effect, and we'll have a new genre of character that's just good time Jimmy or whatever.
Good time Jimmy.
Whatever you call it.
That's a great character.
I love Good Time Jimmy.
Yeah, we were like doing the Holocaust, and he's like, I don't know if this is the best idea, but they feed me all right.
But I have to.
No, he's not even worried about what he has to do. He's just like everything else around the thing he's enjoying. He's just British. That's the only thing about
him. Hello. And so, where was I? Luckily, Dylan, the rabbit, still has ZBD's magic box. They push the button and they get a magic boat. But they're like, we don't want to get down into the boat on the lava. So they push it again. And
he used it up twice.
They tie a hot air balloon to the train to have it carry them and the boat out of the mountain and into the sky.
This is the first time I cried in the movie.
Why are you crying?
I laughed so they get it's so stupid that it just makes a boat out of his cars. I was like, press the button again, maybe it'll be a plane. But he's like, I have tools. It turns into a hot air balloon. But as it's ascending, you just see like that Chevy Chase trained just tied his shit up. He doesn't get to sit with everybody and hang out. They're just like, you're a fucking tool. I know you can talk like the rest of us. It's also the fact that it's Chevy Chase, and I'm imagining his character in Community just like being pissed about it.
Tied up to a balloon while
he probably was in real life, because then the next scene is all the characters like basically sitting around smoking a cigarette and be like, man, crazy couple days we've had here.
Yeah, they're all hanging out in the
working his
they're
ass
all
off.
hanging out in the makeshift boat taking naps, and he has to fly them as a hot air balloon. And Doogal won't shut the fuck up. Doogal won't shut up because everybody's like, God, I want to go to bed. He's like, why doesn't Florence love me?
She would have a stupid, shitty life if I wasn't around. And now she's going to die alone and frozen with some homeless guy.
Doogal.
Hey, you're a sociopath.
And
I hate Doogal.
Also during this, Brian and Ermintrude, we find out, aren't dating. They have no chemistry and want completely different things.
Yeah.
In life?
He's doing the Kubrick stare. Yeah.
Well, the cat has my fucking string.
This, I thought, was pretty... This is probably the best writing of the whole movie.
Was him talking about his love for her, but her reading the Rich Person magazine. And
well, they're both talking about stars and how bright they are and how she would look great as a star. And he's like up in the night, and she's like, I would look great in a magazine. And then in the end, he's like, yeah, they're always up there looking down at you. And she goes, yeah, So it's just... It's kind of a sneaky, subtle way to be like, a cow would never fuck a snail.
You ever wish upon a falling
star falling? Because they look down on them. Yeah,
cows are materialistic. Yeah, they're stuck up.
That's why.
That's what you need to glean from this.
A known stuck-up animal.
It's true.
Versus the blue-collar snail.
And
the class disparity between...
From the sky, they had spotted Zebad and Sam in a little boat, so they followed them all the way to Skull Island, where King Kong lives.
Yeah, pretty
just straight up
rip off. Yeah,
yeah. And Zebad
property.
They even had the foot and everything.
Zebad is
Weinstein
exploring
Company property.
Well, maybe,
but it was made in France. Maybe they just don't give a shit over there.
They just added this in, I'm guessing.
That foot.
Zebad is exploring an Aztec mall with a bunch of booby traps to get the next diamond. He's like, nah, I'm good. We're going to go another way.
This is funny.
But...
This time Brian was like, no, we have to... He just waltzes through it.
Yeah, when the crew gets there, they're like...
pussies.
That's a classic moment.
Yeah, they were like, oh, it's too scary. He's like, you motherfuckers, we are going to go straight through this goddamn shit.
Yeah. Very
ironic. I don't care if we... Yeah, go for it.
Fearless. He goes on a diatribe about the incompetence of his friend. Just skates right every single booby trap.
Yeah, he's talking about how all we do is pay attention to ourselves, and we never focus on our surroundings. As there's just arrows flying by. Yeah, pretty good moment. I feel like I've seen this
Buddhist
before.
But
they're Buddhist.
All four of them go in there, and they're like, "Hey, Train, can you stay behind and watch lookout for us?
They keep guard as they cave."
So Train's out there, but he gets all nervous, so he enters the mall and immediately breaks through the floor.
Yeah,
because he got scared.
Yeah, he was riding
some like skeletons or something.
He was riding on some like underground train tracks when he finds another train, and like that's about it for a while.
They couldn't even have Chevy like say he was getting scared outside. Judi Dench comes on and she's like, you know how sometimes you get butterflies? Well, this train has butterflies, but instead of his stomach, they're in his boiler. And then he just crashes to the floor. He doesn't say a word. He doesn't even scream when he falls.
Yeah, you could see he
puts up a sign like Daffy Duck and just says gulp, asterisk, and he falls.
But yeah, he was levitating until he looked down.
Yeah. I love cartoons.
So they make their way all the way up to this big open room, and Doogal sits on a throne. And he's like, oh, fuck, a recline button, pushes it, it unleashes the next diamond. But
dies.
Also a laser maze that will trigger alarms if you touch it. But for some reason, instead of like a nimble...
Stop choosing the cow for these situations that require grace and elegance.
Instead of the
snail that could probably... Well, he's there. He doesn't have any hands. We talked about that.
But yeah, instead of the rabbit that can like bounce around
like
everything.
The stoner rabbit.
Yeah.
They're making the cow like duck and bend and do cartwheels and shit.
And you know, in her defense... Oh, you go ahead. Sorry.
I just love how Dylan in this like fantasy world with like wizards and everything. He's just like clearly take a bong rip after every time you cut to Dylan the rabbit. He's just like, yeah, man, I don't know, man. Like, come on.
Jimmy Fallon, the hippie bunny named Dylan.
Yeah, I love that his name's just Dylan. And you'd think you wouldn't need to get high in a world that's like this, you know? Like there's wizards and shit everywhere. Do you need the little vacation?
I had that conversation with Alex. I was like, she's like, Dylan's not a bad name for a rabbit. I'm like, yes, it is. A Hopper. Name him that. Right? Name Jumps. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, go to the zoo and call any of those animals Dylan and see if it sounds right to you.
I don't.
His name's Mr. Hare.
Mr. Hare.
Literally.
Yeah.
Dylan, this is Sarah.
But Hair, it's not a pun.
Mr. Hare.
It's just a stupid name, but it's better than Dylan.
Well, Cow, she's able to make it through.
Yeah, to her credit and to our chagrin, she kills
Makes it all the way up to the diamond, but fucking Doogal's like, I'm chewing gum, and loses the gum.
He does say that.
Super long slow-mo of the gum falling. And then trips one of the lasers and triggers the alarm system.
This is just like item number 6 on the Doogal's fucked up list. Yeah.
But this alarm system was no ordinary alarm system. It's not like normal alarms. I think it's 3 skeletons.
I think it was 4 skeletons.
No,
I think one of them was John Krasinski too.
Oh, probably 3 Beat Boy skeletons ready to fight.
Yeah, and
it's scary.
It's scary, yeah.
And this is where we find out that Dylan, the pot-smoking rabbit, is also a master of martial arts and his real name is Neo. Yeah, he trained with Morpheus in the Matrix. It's so they didn't like set that up as a joke or anything. I think you're just supposed to imply that he's stoned and he came up with it.
And all the skeletons make puns. They just beat up the skeletons easily, but they keep morphing back into themselves and then into a giant skeleton knight guardian thing.
He looked pretty sick.
He was actually
he was cool.
And Doogal bests the skeleton guardian by accidentally opening a trap door. So it falls through into some cavern. But all while this happens, Z-Bad got the diamond from them.
Wow.
So Doogal just hits the trap door again, and down him and Sam go.
Hi, Lou.
So they bested
with
them
the diamond.
Too. Yeah. So yeah, they don't have the diamond, but at least they're in the clear. And they see a hieroglyph on the wall that the 3rd diamond is in the carousel.
Oh, shit. Where the frozen bitches are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was upset with because I don't know how old these ruins are, but I'm sure they're much older than that carousel.
And a carousel, the invention of the carousel.
That they've etched into the wall.
I'm almost assuredly, yeah.
And they had yellow paint just for the diamond part of it. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Anyway.
And so they're going to head to Town Square. Dylan sits on a secret door and opens up a doorway to Train.
It's a bird.
It's a train. Train was just running through the tracks back there, and it was like right when they're
his name Train?
Yeah, his name is Train.
Oh,
good butt.
I thought I was sweating.
And they're hurrying away because that skeleton guardian jumps on the train as they're trying to drive away.
On Train.
But they bonk his head on some wood.
Indiana Jones style, yeah.
Yeah, and he falls off. But in Seth, this is the only scene that Seth truly remembers, and he was basically just crying, laughing at it the whole time because there's one set of train tracks that they exited on, but apparently there's another tunnel with a second set of train tracks connected to the top set of train tracks just by a single wooden plank.
Sure.
And it's chasing them down, but it's got a giant, you can have that. It's got a giant drill on it. So as it's going, it's breaking the whole train tracks along the way. Like, what was this train track infrastructure? What was the logistics of it?
It was a one-time use train, obviously.
But there's a clear advantage for the drill train.
If you're on the lower tracks, you're gonna win.
This scene was really funny. There's one point there's a subtitle that says "Evil Train's Horn Players," but I don't think it's fair to blame the evil on the train that the bad guys are.
Yeah, it's just a normal train.
The train was just a design.
It was nonsense.
It's not evil.
It's not Chevy
Chase.
Chevy Chase is the evil train
in this universe.
Not this one.
Probably.
Could have been.
Maybe he was sleeping.
No, because Sam had to fuel it with the coal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It couldn't walk like Chevy Chase's train.
Well, all this goes on. Brian at some point got ejected onto Evil Train and accidentally tells Zebad about the location of Diamond number 3. But Zebad pushes Evil Train too hard, and it explodes right behind Train and crew.
Big ass explosion.
And they're up top a mountaintop, and the weather's getting real bad. But Train tore his Achilles.
Really?
So he can't go on. So the cruise just leaves him behind in the Himalayas, and they're just like, follow our tracks if you can walk. Hope to see you again.
Oh, yeah, that is fucked up. Yeah.
Without a second thought. Even.
They've been using him like crazy, and they're like, well,
good.
See ya.
See you.
Why couldn't they turn him into a balloon again and get out of there?
Like sled him down or something?
Sure. No. So they're stuck up there, trudging through a mountainous blizzard, but find out that they're going in circles as they keep coming across their own tracks. So they decide they're sleepy. They're going to take a little nap in the blizzard.
Just fall asleep.
With no cover. And it looked like all of them died.
Yeah.
Not like times of the essence or anything. Yeah.
I guess this is far enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you remember that ice wizard that lives in ice?
Yeah.
We got to beat him to the cares. Oh,
before he freezes the sun.
Nap time.
My girl Florence.
And Moose stumbles upon
Moosey.
Well, Zebad got up and he left Sam, the Nutcracker, to just die out there too. But Moose comes up upon him, stumbles up, farts on him, and then's like, "What's up, Nutcracker?"
Bitch.
Yeah. Kevin Smith, Brandon, acclaimed director.
And Sam rides Kevin Smith the Moose. He rides in on him, and he wants to fight Zebad. But Zebad, this is back in town. Zebad freezes Moose, and then Kamehamehas Sam. And the blast opens up a hole in Sam's chest, revealing his heart, a.k.a. Diamond number 3.
The third diamond.
It was in Sam.
All along, it was his heart.
Inside of us all.
That's fucked up.
Zebad gets all 3 diamonds in front of the friends and freezes the sun within seconds. Like, the whole thing froze over.
Did they try and freeze the sun in the Recess movie? Is that what they're trying to do?
I never saw Recess.
I never saw the Recess movie.
Okay, sorry.
Yo, you're okay. You don't have to apologize for that.
It wouldn't hurt.
Making a connection, text-to-text connection.
But as they freeze the sun, everything starts to ice over. The kids are so cold.
They were so cold.
Seth was crying.
It was so funny.
They're dying of coldness.
Dude, a simple quick edit to something kind of fucked up really gets
They're like, oh my god, the sun's freezing. And then it cuts to 3 kids like shivering.
Yeah. Well, because Doogal's going to check on Florence, and it's a homeless man and 2 children that are just bug-eyed shivering like they're literally dead.
And then it cuts to
shakes.
Yeah.
And then
Florence
it cuts to Doogal. And then it cuts to Florence in the back,
motionless, tongue out, X's on her eyes. And Doogal's like, I hope she's okay.
A sign that says Gulp.
Yeah, she's holding up the sign as she's
dead.
Her arms frozen. Yeah, her sign says "Rest in peace, Whoopi Goldberg."
That would be really funny and nonsensical to everybody but the 3 of us.
Nonsensical to us when we watched the movie, though.
Yeah, true.
Just sensical to us now, post movie.
I mean, no, this movie isn't sensical. Period. But
that's true. It is kind of a wonderland.
But Dylan tries to fight Zebad, so Zebad zaps back. He hits the edge of the cow's tail, and so she's like, ah! But she sings, causing the ice to start to crack around the carousel. So they're like, okay, you need to sing your opera songs, and we're going to work as a team to get each of the diamonds and return to the carousel. They honestly get 2 of them pretty quick, but Zebad gets the 3rd diamond until Dylan unleashes ZBD's magic box. He's like, oh, I still got this thing. Pushing the button over and over, but it doesn't work until Train comes and just fucking runs over.
This was the 3rd time I cried in the movie. That shit
got me.
He ran a train on him.
It's so funny. Just the timing and the sound it makes when it hits him. It's just a dead body. crushed in the snow.
I don't know how he got so much better either.
Who?
Train.
Oh yeah.
He did like 8 weeks of physical therapy and he's back.
That's what the bud.
Oh, the magic box.
Yeah.
Runs him over. Doogal wants to be the hero and get the third diamond, and as he does, it thaws the world and sends Zebad back into the carousel dimension, universe, realm,
like a
world.
genie lamp thing.
Yeah. Traps him back inside of there, and everyone, everything's thawed. Sun shines out. Everyone's partying. Dougal's like, somebody get me a fucking soda, no ice. And they're like, oh shit, those kids are still over there.
Oh no, Florence.
Right.
So they run over. They see all the kids. Florence is just dead. All of them are okay.
Yeah, she's been dead.
All of them are okay except Florence is just
she's slumped over,
lifeless. So Dougal starts to kiss her face, and it brings her back to life.
Oh yay! Real Pokemon ending shit.
True.
Yeah.
Pokemon
also,
did it right though.
Zebedee is also alive, as good magic never dies, and comes and brings spring to the world. Spring.
They didn't tell. Did they tell us that? He said that with the knowledge that they said it earlier. They're like, well, of course good magic can never die.
Yeah, that's what Judi Dench said. Yeah, good. As you all have already been privy to, good magic doesn't die.
Nobody told me that. Judy.
I wouldn't have cared if I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, I literally wouldn't have given a shit about any of these people.
But Zebedee comes back and puts the diamond heart back inside Sam, turns the moose back to brown, and all of the unlikely heroes now return back to their normal lives. Except now their friendship is stronger, Dougal is braver, and the snail and the cow are fucking.
Was that Dougal's problem being a pussy?
No, his problem was being a dickhead.
A rotten,
lazy.
Yeah. All of the above, I think. He was a dickhead and a pussy and rotten, and
the snail and the cow are fucking at the end. I missed this part.
Yeah, don't you remember them like leaning in for a kiss on the carousel?
No,
they're together now.
No, I missed that. Okay, I'm glad though. I'm happy for them.
And everyone is living their best lives in town as Mr. Blue Sky plays.
Ermintrude
and Brian.
A match made in heaven.
An order that would surprise you, yeah.
Always funny.
As Mr. Blue Sky plays, and that is the end of Doogal. There was some end credits showing each of the behind-the-scenes voice recordings, and Jon Stewart getting buckets.
Yeah, he was killing it.
And then
Shooter's touch too.
Also some outtakes. I've always said I like animated movie outtakes because
he's always said that. We all know that about Brandon.
Just gets to add a little extra Donny Osmond flair.
I don't know who that
is. You do know.
I don't know who that
is. It's like Kevin Smith, you know?
Are you talking about Osmosis Jones?
I'm talking about Osmosis Jones, yeah.
Okay.
But that is the end of Doogal.
That was good.
Are you good there, Seth?
That was funny.
That is the end of Doogal, which means we can do our quotes. We need to because Lukas is probably going to take some of ours. He's supposed to have 48 today.
Well,
0.
Well, Seth, hold on. Hold your horses. Would you be surprised to know that I did, in fact, have all 48 quotes down, ready to go, Adam written down and everything? Because remember, Brandon, last time we had the issue, we were like,
the clerical error,
don't put them in your phone. Yeah, write them down. So it was a nice day. I decided to watch the movie outside. Big bluster of wind came. Not even joking, a child almost fell off the balcony. I saved the child, mind you. The letter flew away at the time. It seemed like that was the right decision. So I do not have the quotes this week. Next week, just to get ahead of things, yes, I will be doing 56. I won't do my notes outside. I think that was
not 60, oversight. 56.
Oh, yeah, I'll do 56 next week. Yeah. Okay. It was an oversight to do the notes outside. So I won't do that next.
Well, I honor you for saving that child because that was very important.
Thank you.
Props to you. I do remember last week that we did say that we should, or two weeks ago that you said that you shouldn't do them on paper anymore, and you should do them online, because last time was the laminating clerical error when you had your secretary and she accidentally shred it. So I'm thinking maybe you do it electronically.
Go back to electronically.
No. You stick with electronic. The last 2 times that you've done paper, it hasn't gone well.
Okay, this is great learning. Seth.
So,
what are your thoughts?
Do you think you could fit 56 quotes like on your body if you got a Sharpie? Because I feel like that's the one way that it can't blow away in the wind.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can't shred yourself.
Yeah. If you get a strong enough marker, you can't really wash it off and forget.
Good idea. I'll do that.
Zapped. Yeah.
56 on the body.
Yeah.
Okay, 56 on the body. Next week, he promises, guys.
He promised.
So, quotes. I know you do have some. I've got 10.
I think I have 7.
Oh, nice. Should we do half? You want to start?
Sure.
Do it.
Okay. All right, numero 1. So I was looking up kayfabe.
Oh, we talked about kayfabe all the time in the No Holds Barred episode.
Is he a guy?
No.
It's a term.
The kayfabe for wrestling.
Yeah, I don't remember talking about that.
Oh, yeah, and then we talked about King Lear.
I remember.
Yeah.
So the first one is Zebedee comes down from the heavens after the carousel's been frozen. And he's like, "Whatever's the matter?" And he's like standing in front of the children that are dying behind him.
Yeah, that's right. Just turn around, ZBD.
Turn around.
Yeah, I had that one. That was one of my 48.
This is when Zebad is looking through his crystal ball or some shit, and he sees Zebedee at the Ferris wheel, at the carousel, and he's like, well, he's amassed himself an army, and it's like a dog and a snail.
Harmless animals.
Yeah.
I'll end with this one for now. Oh, I kind of did this one already earlier, but they press the magic button on the box, and he's like, "That's right, I'm a train, and you're not." It says Chevy Chase out of nowhere.
To not trains.
To not train. He was right, but just a strange thing to say when you've apparated like that.
Yeah. I took one.
Right.
I took one from IMDb. It's from Dylan the Rabbit. He said, "I know Kung Fu, John Woo, Judo, Kenpo, Wu-Tang Clan, and Chai Tea."
Dirty knees, look at these. Chinese.
Good titties.
Yeah, exactly.
This next one was in the intro credits from Seth.
Oh, good.
Because there's a French word that said
Seth quote.
Pathe. He just goes, Pathy. And then the A starts to rotate around. And it's only an A. And he just goes, ah!
And a chicken showed up, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did get scared of just the letter A.
John Krasinski, the candy motorcycle salesman, just goes to Doogal, I didn't realize you were a qualified mechanic, Doogal, to a dog.
Yeah. I don't know where he goes in that scene either, because Dougal's like, "I'll take care of this," and he's like, "Okay," and he just walks off to nowhere.
Yeah.
He has nowhere to be. He's just leaving a dog alone with food.
Totally trusting of Doogal.
Yeah, his fucking dumbass in his milkman suit.
Thanks, Mr. Dog Mechanic. I will be back.
Oh, he was going to get that shit for Doogal, right? We have the big list of stuff.
That's probably
that's right. Never mind.
A trombone and like a jerk off hose or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, "Wow, Doogal, you're so magnanimous."
Next. Oh, it's another Seth one. Somebody went, "There's something you need to know about this carousel." And Seth just goes, "It's magic." And they go, "It's magical." And Seth just goes, "Fuck yeah."
Let's go. The writing was too... I did it like 3 times. I was so proud of myself for guessing the kids' movie writing.
And my last one for now, somebody goes, "I hope this day would never happen." And Dougal goes, "What, Tuesday? Tuesdays are great. They're great."
Fuck you, Dougal. I fucking hate Dougal.
Your last one, Seth?
Time to finish myself off.
Fucking Dougal.
I don't remember who says this. Oh, I think it's Sinbad. As I wonder how long it takes for a little girl to freeze inside a merry-go-round. Just great question.
That's
I'm
evil.
sure science will answer. This is when they get the first time in the volcano and they're like talking to each other, Florence and Dougal. And he's like, "Florence, it's me, Dougal, your dog." He's like, "Dougal, is that you? I can't hear you." It's really funny to imagine she's not hearing anything in the carousel and she's just freaking her friends out. My dog? My talking dog?
Or if she could hear him for a second, hey, Florence, it's me, Doogal, your dog. And she goes, Doogal, is that you?
I can't hear you. Oh yeah, kind of did this one earlier already, but Doogal just talking about how shitty her life would be, since her life would be so empty without me. And the last one is from Whoopi Goldberg in the bloopers, talking about her voice acting role. She says, "She's a cow, I'm a cow. I felt a connection."
Whoopi, what a person. What an actress.
Yeah, love her.
Okay, my last 5.
Actually, never seen anything she's ever done.
Sister Act.
Mm-mm.
Ghost.
I only know her from Doogal, and I wish I was kidding.
What's her show? The Talk? What's The View?
Never seen it.
Yes.
The Channel.
The View.
The Show.
The Talk. Anyway, my last 5.
Oh, yeah.
When Sam comes to life and he's asking how it's going to be working for Z-Bad.
Yeah.
And he goes, your only break will be death. And he's like, well, can I ask about holidays? And he goes, 3 weeks in summer. Too bad it will never be summer. And he's like, oh, shit.
That was pretty good.
Oh.
Ooh.
That was one of mine.
Classic quote from Brian. Oh, I just slimed my shell.
Yeah, you love that. He said that twice.
Which is, oh, I just came in my pants, right?
I think it's like he peed himself.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
That was one of his.
Ooh,
from him.
when after the great fire and ice fight, and ZBD's stuck in the ice, and Z-Bad is like cutting the cliff off, and he's about to fall and die.
Yeah.
All of them are standing over there, and they're like, "Come on, guys, let's go save ZBD!" And everyone walks slowly towards him, falling off of the cliff.
Yeah, very leisurely pace.
No urgency.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny too. That was one of mine.
That was a good one.
I remember.
You quoted their walking speed.
Yeah.
This was actually one that I actually did find funny from Dylan, the rabbit.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon. Name. They find the first diamond in the lava field, and he goes, he's going to reach into the diamond and do like a Thor, Arthur and the sword, the stone thing. He goes, I hope that I am pure of heart, and he just pulls right. Oh, it just pops right out. Sweet.
Yeah.
It was mirrored later because he had an Excalibur moment with his fucking axe, his fucking guitar.
Yeah.
Excalibur.
And this is the last one is from Brian when he's freaking the fuck out during the mall booby trap scene, just yelling at him. He's like, "Oh, for Pete's sake, I'll go. It's amazing we've even gotten this far with all this whining and sarcasm. If we put as much work into our mission as we do into all this bickering," and then he turns around and there's just booby traps everywhere. So
well done, Brian.
The rock.
And that's quotes 10, 7, 48 that were sadly
56 respectively. Next for the next week.
So that's gonna end it there.
Yeah.
Ratings time.
Real quick, Lucas, Z-Bad is obviously Sinbad reference. Is Zebedee anything? That you know of? I thought you might be more inclined.
Sure don't.
I'll take Jebediah.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
He'll take it.
He's a cowboy wizard.
He is. That was his thing. So we have thermometer, they say.
We have thermometer.
Yeah.
Lucas, you're kicking it off today.
This is so pointless for me to be a part of.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let's go with a 14.
Okay, Seth.
I have like a 1 in 100 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it's
anywhere
below 6 or above 22.
This one I can actually do,
yeah.
That when it gets to the 10 ratings, it'll be a problem.
That one he has to be within 0.8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was he just sets 5 and I lose.
that would suck.
Yeah, I was not looking forward to this. So this is the people's weed?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the critics weed.
Oh yeah, the critics
weed. Yeah. 8.
One of you guys is right.
Oh shit.
And it said,
oh shit. That's 2 even though points. I was within 8.
Yeah, he gets it.
I still get a point. I was within 8.
That's right. You get a point.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's right. He gets a point, but you get 2 points.
You get 2 points for hit it dead on.
I should get 3 for for shielding myself from him
No,
taking points from me.
So you're at
bring
4.
That up to the next
he's at
arbitration.
3.
I don't like this.
Next
I don't
up,
like this one bit. I did a great thing, and I still only have a 1 point addition, basically.
I was with an 8.
So he does get a point.
If he gets 1 and I get 2, it's a net
I have to be
addition of
rewarded.
1. I don't get rewarded for guessing 1 out of 100 numbers correctly. Net addition.
I
1
want
point.
points. Yeah, okay.
You
Let's
can
say
have 1,
Seth
but I
gets
need
3 and I get
Seth
2.
gets 3 and you get 1.
All right. I just need to. I shouldn't have to lobby for myself like this.
So
I should have the respect at this point.
It's 5-3. Oh wait, he won the number of facts, so it's 5-4 right now.
I'm so glad I fought for that fucking tooth and nail.
Yeah, 5-4. You're up.
I'm gonna lose this
anyway.
anyway.
Audience score. It's the people's weed.
It's the people's weed, and I'm going first.
Yeah.
16.
16%.
41.
Ooh, the winner today is Seth. It's 22%.
Oh, what was I with an 8?
No.
The math?
You're 19 away.
So far.
Lukas, IMDb Metascore out of 100.
Squeaky.
30.
Seth?
This is just like an aggregate of all the
critics.
Yeah. I don't know, 12?
The winner today is Lukas. It's a 23.
So
he won either way. 6-5. It all comes down to this last one.
The winner takes all.
Seth, audience score out of 10.
It's the thrill of one more kill.
The last one to fall.
Dun, dun, dun.
2.0.
You said 2.0?
Sure did, Brandon.
Okay.
Fuck. This is the audience?
Yeah.
1.2 again.
The winner today is Lukas.
No!
It's a 2.8.
Well, at least we tied.
So.
And I win.
No, it's 6-6.
It's 6-6.
Lukas.
No, tie goes to the tie.
Tie goes to whoever has more points in the NASCAR. Fry, Tex, or Tony Stewart.
It's Tony Stewart. Fuck.
I don't think Tony Stewart beat the 3-arm mutant.
It's your choice. Do you want Tony Stewart to win?
No, I don't want Tony Stewart to win.
Lukas, you win.
Let's go.
So, critics gave it an 8.
A just process.
Just one.
This is so just.
No, Seth wins.
Critics gave it an 8. You guys each win, which means I lose.
No, we
that's
tied.
The best news I've heard all day. I don't care. I don't want to win anymore. I
just want Brandon to lose. Critics gave it an 8 and a 23 for a 15.5 average.
Okay.
And audiences gave it a 22 and a 28 for a 25 average. Before we do our ratings, we're going to bring up where this falls on our list because we already did it, kind of, in the bottom 100, but just making sure we know exactly where this lands. It's number 14 worst film we've ever done. Woo! Boom.
Give me its neighbors.
Right below it was Santa with Muscles, Santa Claus Conquers the Martian, Skateboard Kid, and Space Chimps 2. Right above it is Cats, Gooby, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Marcy X, and Mac and Me.
Eclectic mix. Who goes first? Brandon?
I never go first.
What are we doing?
Your rating. Seth, this is your movie.
Oh, shit. This is my movie?
Yeah.
I want to pick a good one every once in a while.
Well, I mean, this is just one you bragged
about. It's one I brought up, and it keeps being brought up. Bragged about.
Yeah. So what are you giving this movie, John Lasagna scale?
I think exactly like what it was on there, like a 2.8, probably.
Reasoning?
No.
Okay. Lukas.
I laughed a lot at Doogal. I was blown away at times. We didn't talk about how bad it all looked. It looked so bad.
we never brought it up.
We didn't talk about it.
Horrendous animation.
Looked very bad. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.1 on Le Lasagna scale for the French listeners. I liked Dylan the Rabbit.
Good answer.
Okay. Yeah. And I think I'm going to give it a 2.6.
Ooh,
really bad animation. 8 too many fart jokes. How many were there, you think?
There were 10 farts total.
10 too many fart jokes. Maybe 9 too many. You might be able to get 1. But when it's 3 back to back to back from the Moose,
it is a kid's movie.
Not worth it. Sam, good character. Z-Bad, actually a decent villain, but you can't have your protagonist as the worst character.
Yeah. Well, and if he's going to be the worst character, there needs to be some sort of redemption at the end of it. And I don't think he learned a lesson.
No, he saved the world, and then he's like, give me some fucking soda.
Yeah, he's like, I'll never have candy again. And then the next cut, he's like just being fucking fed caramels by the handful.
It's pandering to kids, and even then, it's one that's not invoking anything brilliant. So
invoking
2.6, 2.8, and a 3.1 for a 2.8 average. That's Seth's score.
Damn.
And the audience's score.
Damn.
So
that's a point for me.
That's a point for you. How are we doing on time?
Let's get through these reviews. We got 10 minutes. We got this.
I can at least get critics. First up, no
Hurry.
Name, but I've got Entertainment Weekly. They say very young children should be angry. Where is it written that 4-year-olds don't deserve a good story, decent characters, and a modicum of coherence?
10 out of 10.
No rating.
She said it.
Roger Moore at the Orlando Sentinel said, easily the worst kids movie since Spy Kids 3D, a confusing blur of a magical quest based on an ancient British stop-motion animation TV show.
Fair.
No score.
Kids, but yeah.
Spy Kids 3D is at least kind of fun, but it's not good.
Randy.
But Spy Kids 1 and 2 are pretty good. And then Randy Miller at DVD Talk. What about Owen Gleiberman?
That's good.
Randy Miller at DVD Talk says, Doogal is, after all, one of the worst excuses for a children's film during this or any year. Filled to the brim with pop culture references and other such gags that'll be even less funny a few years from now. It's like Shrek without the occasional bit of charm and surprise.
Yeah, and uglier.
Which is absurd because Shrek is a very solid film.
4 out of 10.
Ugly. Yeah.
Shrek is a 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Let's get through some of these users.
Little Songbird.
Yeah, we can skip her.
Little Cuckbird.
She's a little lengthy. We can probably just go to
Little
the next
Length Bird. December 31st, New Year's Eve, 2009. She had Doogal on the mind.
Nice.
She said, I made the mistake of watching the British and American versions back to back.
It's not a mistake. That was a choice you made.
The 2005 film of The Magic Roundabout was flawed, but perfectly decent, and certainly seems like an Oscar winner compared to this dog of an animated movie. Doogal is simply terrible, with none of the wit and charm that made the 1960s show so enjoyable, and The Magic Roundabout decent viewing. It is worse than the animated version of The King and I, worse than Pokemon the first movie, and worse than The Secret of Nim 2, Timmy to the Rescue. Are you saying Pokemon is worse than this?
Yes.
Oh, no!
Wild take.
In fact, Doogal could very well be the worst animated movie I have ever seen. Though I will give some credit, it isn't quite the worst movie ever. This dishonor either goes to the Disaster Movie, Home Alone 4, or Super Baby Geniuses 2. All in all, awful, and quite frankly, a bastardization of a timeless 1960s show and a decent animated film. 1 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Brevity.
She is British.
She is actually.
Sole of my foot.
Keep going.
Snoopy style.
Seth, he's on here.
I'm back.
2014.
I missed him.
The animation is horrible. It's a little better than weak TV show animation. Doogal himself is a horribly selfish character. He's annoying and terribly unfunny. The voice work is pathetic and actually distracting. It's strange to hear Jon Stewart's voice coming out of the bad guy's Z-Bad. This is a movie aimed at the very young who may not notice how bad this is. However, this may not have enough fun magic even for the youngest audience. 3 out of 10.
Fun magic. Yeah, I nailed that.
You nailed it.
I did. I said all those things. Except I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I like Jon Stewart as Z-Bad.
Okay. Next is by Kitu, the Kitu movement.
That's not me.
On June 26, 2007, they say, it's not going to be Disney or anything from DreamWorks, but it's cute. It's good family fare to boot. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's good family fare to boot. The dialogue is clever and funny and has plenty of inside humor. So parents can also be entertained watching this with their kids. Listening to all of the celebrity voices was really fun, especially when there were voices you wouldn't imagine doing a cartoon, such as Jon Stewart, William H. Macy, John Krasinski, Chevy Chase, and Jimmy Fallon. This was not a waste of time at all. We enjoyed every minute of it. Give it a try and don't pay any attention to the negative reviews. Those people have no soul. 8 out of 10.
Got their asses.
Got their asses.
With another one.
Next is by Seth.
Oh, who's this handsome guy?
172 on
the racist.
This guy's always a racist. Yeah.
May 7th, 2006. He says,
I wish the rabbit was Chinese. Yeah, go for it.
He says, this movie is like a roller coaster. Let's do a comparison, shall we? Roller coaster. Wait in line, get closer and scared. Get on, slow start, go up, go down at high speed, go up again, go down, and the grand finale, go way, way up and go down so fast you scream. And it's all over. You'll walk out happy. This movie, wait in line, pay for tickets and food, have the guy or girl rip the stub off of the ticket, find a seat, start the film, laugh at all the funny parts, act like a little kid again, see the high point of this film, ending, and then it's over. Also as great and wonderful as a roller coaster ride. Now, after this lengthy comparison of the two different family activities mentioned here, I can conclude that Doogal, a film brought to us from across the pond for our family enjoyment, is a good and exciting as a roller coaster ride. A 10-star delight for all of us. 10 out of 10.
And then it just has the N word at the very end of it. But
yeah, I omitted that.
Noble.
He always has it at the end of these.
We can keep going.
Stupid review.
Penultimate is by Tommy the Pez Master.
Good name.
9/11, 2007.
Great time.
He says, my next movie/game review after Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc. This movie was mildly interesting, but it was a bad disappointment for most people. This show is about some dog named Doogal who saved his owner from the evil Z-Bad with the help of his friends. So barely, this show is mildly interesting for some artists like me that like to draw. This will get a C-. Here's the results you're waiting for. Voice acting, B, 7 out of 10. Animation, D-, 6 out of 10. Sound, B+, 7.5 out of 10. Graphics, E, 3.8 out of 10. Dialogue, C, 6.1 out of 10. Lasting appeal, A-, 8 out of 10. Overall, C-, 6.5 out of 10. This movie's animation was weirdly drawn and bad graphics, but it's still a little bit of fun. But this show didn't follow up to its potential. 6 out of 10.
Goofy graphic, goofy rating system. We can do it, Brian. We can do it.
It's by Mason Cheek, also on 9/11, 2020.
And it's 4 seconds long.
They say, is Doogal the magic roundabout, or is it Doogal? What is life? Help! Doogal! 1 out of 10.
Yeah, Doogal's not going to help you, brother. He doesn't help anybody.
That is ending it. Are we recommending Doogal? Nah.
No.
Of course not.
No.
Don't watch. That's the first time you started with the recommendations.
That is ending it for week 1 of the Pet Pals. Very short sound clip. Next week we've got the good G-Force. G-Force, with your boss is going to be on.
Yeah, I'm going to get Kane on.
Kane's going to be on. Yeah. Seth's going to be on.
I will seriously just send him your way if he says yes. I won't show up with him. It's just going to be just
you should show up anyway. That is ending it this week. Make sure you look at the fucking sun, people. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you right now.
Actually, Brandon's medical degree is fake, as we discussed earlier.
Yes.
So
at least 46 minutes you can stare at it.
Yeah, you can look at it. It's fine.
Don't do it more than 46 minutes, or else you'll get bored, and then you'll want to do something else, and it's just not going to be as fun.
Also, your erection should last way longer than 4 hours.
Yeah, wipe that shit down and keep it going. Yeah, you're right. This podcast brought to you by Roman Wipes, apparently. Sponsored ad here. Everyone drink your water, get on your cleanse,
and get the fuck out of here.
We'll see you next week.
Get the fuck out of here, steering the traffic, good douche.
Can we edit out my laughing or just have Gadoosh at the end? You saved that?
Yes.
You saved my request in the recording? God, I hate it here.
We did it.
Lucas, are you bidding adieu?
That was awesome. I am bidding a Doogal.
Adieu.
Oh, shit, we should have said that.
I'm stupid, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Save project.
No, don't do it.
Doogal.
Let's try this.
Send you this shit tomorrow.
Sweet.
Do the vertical salute.
I love you.
Lately.
I love you. Bye.
Oh, he didn't talk about his watch.